Hello everyone, I'm Alicia. Welcome to my Beautiful Nights channel. For this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how to make this beautiful earring. And even though it's kind of a long earring, it's actually really lightweight because it's made with tiny beads. So I'm going to measure this and show you how long it is. So from the top of the lever back earring finding to the bottom is about 2 1/4 inches. Now you can get this earring to be shorter, so let's say you use the stud earring finding that has a little loop on it. You attach this part to the earring finding with a jump ring. That'll probably shrink it about 1/4 inch, so it'll probably be about 2 inches long. Another option, if you want this to be even shorter, is to skip doing this beading here, so it would look like this part here would be cut off. Okay, it would not be attached like this on that side too, and you would just attach the earring finding to this white C bead. So you'll make a little C bead loop and attach your earring finding to that, and that would probably make it, I'm thinking like 1.5 inches, maybe shorter. It depends on the earring finding that you use. So that's another option. Now I could have done that. I could have just made this here, but I felt that was too basic. It needed more. So I went and added all this here, and I just think it looks really awesome like that. Alright? Now, a lot of you probably have materials to make this earring right now in your stash, but what I'm doing is I'm using materials from the Czech Beads exclusive monthly subscription box. This is June's box, and usually when I get this box, I use most of the beads in it. I don't do it intentionally, it just kind of happens that way. And last month, after I did those beaded barrettes, if you missed last month's tutorial, I'll put a picture up now. So I did that tutorial, and before last month's tutorial, I did dragonfly earrings. If you missed that tutorial, I'll put up a picture for that. So after making those two projects, I really wanted to do another bead weaving project. And when I went through all of the beads in here, I really saw like a few bead stringing projects that I could do, but really my heart has always been into the weaving, and so I thought, well, I don't have to use all the beads, or like 70% of the beads. And so I just started, I had it in mind I wanted to do earrings, and so I just started using some of the small beads, and this is what I got. I would have used maybe 6mm if I had, like, I don't know, more of them, but this is just what I came up with. So here is my earring. Now it's important that you use the same exact size and kinds of beads I'm using, very important, and size, shape, and kind of beads for this project. And the reason why is this is picky. This is one of those projects where you have to use what I'm using, because if you try to change it up, you will not get the same results. So it actually took a while to get this here to work. It kept warping on me, but now it lays completely flat. Alright, so let's go over the materials. Now I'm going to give you the list of materials you will need to make one earring, because you can only make one at a time, and you can use this as a pendant, I guess, if you want to. I have done a project kind of like this with earrings and a pendant in the past. It was a set. I'll put a picture up now so you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you the list of materials to make one, because you can only make one at a time, and so if you want to make a pair of earrings, you will have to double your materials. So you're going to need to cut 3.5 feet of 8-pound fireline. Now I'm actually using NanoFil, but this is just like fireline, and it's actually made by the same company, Berkeley. The fireline is wiry like fireline, and I think it might be a little bit thinner, but it's pretty much the same. I actually do wonder though if it's more durable, because whenever I design projects, I make it, take it apart, change it, make it, take it apart, change it. I probably take some things apart maybe 15 times before I'm happy with them. Not all projects, but a lot of them are like that. And so this thread, it just kept going and going and going, and it was like barely fraying on me, so I know it's amazing quality. Alright, so again, you'll need to cut 2 3.5 foot lengths of 8-pound or 6-pound fireline, or whatever threaded choice. Just make sure that it's either 6 or 8-pound. You don't want to do 10, it's too thick, okay? You're also going to need a size 10 beading needle. You're going to need, this bead's very important, 8 4mm Czech Druk beads. Okay? It's important that you use round beads for this here, because if you were to use like a 4mm Czech fire polish bead, it's going to warp the design. Fire polish beads are oval. They're not really round. And so they actually sometimes are a little bit longer, even though they say 4mm, so it will make this warp. So make sure you use 4mm round beads. Now you might be able to do, instead of a Druk, you might be able to do 4mm pearls. You might want to measure them though to make sure they are exactly 4mm, but they should be okay with this project. So again, you'll need 8 4mm Czech Druk beads, and again, reminder, this is the material to make one earring. If you want to make a pair of earrings, you have to double your supplies. You're going to need 14 3mm Czech fire polish beads, and the color I'm using is pink. And you're going to need the same bead, but in a different color. So this is 14 3mm Czech fire polish beads in green, so these are the same sizes, just 2 different colors. And you're going to need 11O seed beads. And I first did this with one color, and it was pretty, but it needed more. It wasn't very detailed to me, so I did a second color, and it really does make the whole pattern pop and stand out. It just makes it really interesting. So I'm using 11O Miyuki dark bronze seed beads, and I'm using Czech, I think it's called eggshell color. These are Czech seed beads, and I use the Miyuki and Czech seed beads together all the time because they are very similar. Even though they're different brands, they work really well together. Okay? And you're also going to need an earring finding, and I'm using lever backs, but you can use whatever style you want for this earring here. Alright? So I am going to leave a link for the subscription box. You probably can no longer get June's box at this time. You can get it up to the end of June, but I will link this down there below in case you want to, you know, do a project next month with me. And I'm also going to link these beads here in case you don't have them in your stash, because there's a ton of these on the site in all different colors. Alright, and if I forgot anything else, I will link it down there below in the description bar. Let's do this. We're going to start making this earring right here in the middle. And so I'm going to pick up a seed bead, a 3mm in the green, seed bead, 3mm in the green, seed bead, 3mm, seed bead, okay, another green, and I stopped there, it's 4, okay. So 4 seed beads and 4 3mm. Slide these down. We're going to leave a 6-inch tail. I always like to leave a 6-inch, unless I'm making a bracelet, then I do 8 inches, because I could pass that back through the bracelet more. So what I do is I go like this, and I find the 6-inch mark, because this is just like the right amount to go back and reinforce. So it's about here. Okay, so slide those beads down, hold it, take this needle and pass back through all of these beads, making a circle with your thread. So I hold it like this. Okay. And scoot it down. Now I did not move my hand this time. I usually do. But this time I didn't. So let's check and see if it's on. It's just a little over, but you can carefully pull it, adjust it till you got 6-inch tail. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm gonna stop there. Okay, now tie a surgeon's knot over and under once. Pull it down. Pull it tight so it looks like this, like a diamond shape or square, depending on how you hold it. And then over and under again, 1 and 2. Okay, bringing the knot down slowly so it sits where you need it to be. Okay, right there. Now, take the needle, and I'm going to pass through the 3mm and through the seed bead right there. Okay, you always have to pass through beads after tying a knot so that your knot is hidden. If you don't, your knot will stick out. It won't hide. So just like this. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up a pink 3mm, a bronze seed bead, and a pink 3mm. Like this. Coming out of the white seed bead, I'm going to go through the next one. Like this. Okay, so just hold that, pull through. Now I did notice that I had to actually slide these beads down into place and then pull my tail. And I think why it's like that, you will see, is because my beads are matte. Those are the pearl ones there, pastel pearl line, and this one here isn't matte pink. But they did a little weird thing where they didn't want to slide down. I think it's because they're matte. So I'm just going to lift this bead up so that the beads like lock into place so that my thread is not visible. Okay, so like this, and I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do this 4 times in total. I've done it once here. So again, another pink and a bronze and a pink, and through the next seed bead, and I'll let those fall down again. Okay, and then pull the rest of my tail. Pull it tight. Like that. Okay, see how I pushed those in because they weren't touching? Because it's going to be very tightly stitched together. So I need it to look like this. Again, and this time what I should just do is slide them down like that and then pass through the next bead. Oh, they just slid down on me again. Okay. So then I'll go like that and then pull this and then pull it tight, make sure those are touching. Okay. And one last time, a pink, 11-0, and a pink. Go through this pink, or not pink, the white. Okay, and you gotta step up, so you have to go through the pink, but if you can't do it now, then you can do it when you come back. Let's see, can I? I'll do it when I come back, because it's kind of tight. Like this. Okay, through there. Slide those down. Okay, take the needle, go through the pink. Through the 11-0 and through this pink here. Pull it tight. Make sure the pink fire polishes are touching, or 3mm, doesn't, you know, you might have a different color. Just make sure they're touching, okay, each other. Okay, pull it tight. We should have this. Now, what I did here, I'll hold it like this. I added a little line of the white seed beads, so it kind of actually looks like a cross. Do you see that in the white seed beads? Okay, and so. And I've made this motif here several times. I made a bracelet out of this, but I did it with all seed beads. I think I called it Snazzy Bracelet or Anklet Tutorial. I'll put a picture up of what I'm talking about. It was a long time ago. Now, to get another connection point, I'm going to add another seed bead all the way around, but only right here. So I picked up a white 11-0, and I'm going to go through these beads here, and this is going to give me another connection point, and it's also making this more square. It's more boxy shaped because I'm filling in that gap. So see how this here is already more square. This wall is becoming straight because of adding that seed bead there. Okay, so keep going. One at a time. Through here. Turning it around as you go. Another one up through these 2 beads. Okay, I got caught, so I'm just gonna go like that. Okay, so I got 3 sides. I have 1 left. I have to go through this first though. Okay. Another one here. And I think we're coming out this bead. This bronze seed bead in the corner. Alrighty. So this is what we have. Now it's going to sit like this in the earring. Okay. So I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to pick up a bronze seed bead, a green bead, and a white seed bead. Okay? So I'm coming out of the bronze, so I have to pick up a bronze. And then I pick up a white at the end because I'm going into a white. And that's how I'm going to get my little cross shape. So you have to go through this at an angle because it's a little tight. So, like this. Okay? Now I'm going to do this all the way around, but I have to pay attention to what color seed bead I'm picking up. So I'm coming out of the white seed bead. That means that I have to pick up a white, and then I'm going to pick up my 3mm green, and I have to go into this bronze, so that means I have to pick up a bronze, just like this. Okay, and this is how I'm getting my little line here. It's going to make it look like a cross, okay, and there will be a cluster of 3 bronzes here, if I do this correctly. So again, bronze, green, and a white. I have to go through this white here, so do it at an angle. There we go. This again, white because we're coming out of white, green, bronze, through the bronze, okay, see how up through here, bronze again, coming out of bronze, green, white because we're going into white, white, green, bronze, through here, pull tight like that, bronze, green, white, through this white seed bead. Go at an angle to get through that bead. It's a little tricky. It's because you gotta go at an angle. Okay, just like that. White again. Green. Bronze. Okay, we're putting the last one in. So we're using 8 of these beads. I'm gonna go through this bronze seed bead. Okay. And then I have to step up and go through this bronze and through the green. Like this. Okay. Now I'm going to pick up a 4mm Czech Druk. It's going to sit here in between the green beads. Okay, on top of the white seed beads. So go through here. Now I'm coming out of the green bead and I'm going to pick up a bronze, a pink, and a bronze. Like this. And I'm going to go through the green bead. Okay. And doing this is going to give us a little V shape with seed beads, a bronze V. See that right there? I like that little detail. Okay, now we're going to be repeating this over and over, all the way around. So I'm between the green again. I have to do the 4mm Druk, go in between these two green, pull it tight, a bronze 11, pink 3mm, bronze 11, and into the next green. Okay, my 4mm Druk right here. Like this. Bronze, pink, like this, in between, right here, my little Druk, through the green, like this, and again, bronze, pink, and bronze, through the green. Okay, I'm just going to turn it on an angle so I can get through there. Pull it tight and you will have this. Coming out of the green, I'm going to go into the 4mm. And I'm going to pick up 2 bronze seed beads. I'm going to go into this bronze and through the pink. Okay, like this. Now there's going to be a gap here. You can see the thread. And I tried putting, we're going to do this all the way around. I tried putting 3 seed beads in between here. And it does fit, but it causes it to warp. So I did something I've never done before. I thought, let's just do 2, leave the gap, because it's warping, because it's being spread too far apart, maybe that'll fix it. And it worked. So, in all this time, it's the first time I've ever done this before. Okay, so, again, keep going, pick up, oh wait, I have to go through this bead. I went through the pink, but I also have to go through the bronze. Okay. Like this. I have to go through those 3 beads. Okay, pull that tight. Now pick up 2 bronze and go through the 4mm. Okay, like this. 2 bronze again. Go through the the 11-0 and through the 3mm. Okay, you can't get through all 3 of them at once because of the angle, so you have to come back and get that last one right there. Come on. I don't know why it won't go, it's not tight here. Okay, there we go. No, that's it, okay. There we go. Okay, I gotta go out in that direction. So through there, pull this tight, pick up 2 again, go through the 4mm, 2 again, go through this bronze and through the pink. Also go through this bronze. And I'm going to turn to go this direction. There we go. Okay. And then another 2 bronze 11s through here. 2 again. You're going to do this all the way around. Do this 11, do that 3, through this 11. Two again, and through the 4, like this. Okay, that's what we have. Okay, just like this. See the little gaps we have? Alrighty, we are coming out of the 4mm. Now what I'm going to do is take my needle and pass through these 2 bronze that we had added. Now, I said we had that thread gap that's exposed. We're going to fill it up now. You're not going to see it anymore. We're going to pick up 2 white, or the eggshell color seed bead, and we're going to go through this pink only, 3mm file polish bead. I got a tingle. There we go. Okay, now stop. Pull this tight. See, we just did that. And then 2 white again, and through the 2 bronze. Like this. I'm going to put a little point on top of the 4mm bead, so to do that I do 2 bronze, a white, and 2 bronze. Like this. And go through these 2. Okay, so I have this. So I just added those 2 white there, 2 white there, and this. Now see, this isn't very pointy, so to fix that I put my needle in the white bead and I wiggle it, and then it hugs close to that bead there. Alright, I'm going to do the 2 cream color, that's what it is. I shouldn't call it white, it's like cream. 2 of these, and go through the pink bead. This 3mm. Now see how that thread that's exposed over here, see how it's disappearing? So cool. Why haven't I thought of this before? Okay, 2. Go through these 2. Like this. Pick up 5, 2 bronze, the cream color, 2 bronze. Go through these 2. Again, grab that 1 seed bead, the middle one. Pull it, well, pulling that tight to get that shape there. To the cream color again, through here. Two again, through these 2. Now we're going to pick up 5, 2 of the bronze, 1 of the cream, 2 bronze, through these 2. Make this seed bead stand out. Pull the thread while pulling it up. 2 of the cream color through the pink. That felt a little weird. There it goes. Okay. sometimes when you feel a restriction, you're piercing your thread. I don't know if I was that time. Okay, that's what I have so far. 2 cream again through the 2 bronze. Like that. And then 5 beads, 2 bronze, 1 cream, 2 bronze. And go through these 2 bronze. Actually, all 4 if you can. I don't know if I can though. I might have to do 1 at a time, or 2 at a time. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Like that. Through the 2 cream. We now have to reposition our needle because we filled in all of those gaps, and I have to get up through here because we're going to add the rest of the beads on the top now. So through the pink, we're repositioning, and then through this cream color. Through the 2 bronze. I need to go through these 3 beads, through the 2 bronze, and through, just like that, coming out that cream colored seed bead. Okay, pull this tight. I'm going to go back and fix that. Alrighty. That's what I have. So this here, see that? So now's the point. If you want smaller earrings, you can just put a loop of seed beads right here with your earring finding to make a smaller earring. It's up to you. I'm going all the way though. I'm going all the way. I'm going to pick up 3 bronze seed beads, 1, 2, 3, my 4mm Druk, 3 bronze seed beads, like this. And we're going to go through this 1/11, like this. I'm going to sew up through these 3 bronze. I'm going to go back through the 4mm Druk, like this, okay? But I have to tighten this up because it looks terrible. Like that. See how close they are? Nestled together. Okay. And if you pull it like this, then the bead will go like this. But if you hold it between your fingers and pull it down, it will be closer. See, so there's no gap. Now I'm going to pick up my cream, 4mm Druk, cream, 4mm Druk, cream. Oh boy. Okay. Like this. I need another cream color seed bead. So now I have this. Hold this between your fingers so it doesn't loosen up, and go through that 4mm Druk, making a circle, or a square. A circle with your thread, but a square with your beads. Like this. Now what you have to do is go back down through the bronze and skip over that white bead. Pull it tight. Go over the white bead and up through these 3 bronze. Okay. And then go through the white on this corner. Like that. And then pick up 3 bronze, cream, 3 bronze, and go through. I'm coming out here. I'm going to go through the next one. Ooh. Okay, like that, like this. Grab that white seed bead, pull it, well, tightening up your thread, and it should look like that. And then repeat this again until you get it all the way around. Okay, 3 bronze, 1 cream, 3 bronze. Coming out here, going through the next cream, and hold it between your fingers so it doesn't loosen up on you. Put those into place. Stop. Grab that cream colored bead. Wiggle that like this. Again, 3 bronze again. I should have straightened my needle out a little bit better. Okay, 3 bronze, 1 cream, 3 bronze. This is the last row, so I go in through the cream. Good Lord. Why does it keep falling? Okay, I pulled both tails by accident. Like this. And then go into these 3 bronze. And then once I do, I'm gonna tighten it better. So like that. Okay. Pull it slowly so you don't drop it, Alicia. Okay, now grab that seed bead over here and pull this tight. So now we have this. Now I'm going to go back up through the bronze, but I think I only go up through 1. No, I go up through 2 this time. Yes. Okay. Like this, up through 2. And I'm going to turn this around so I can hold on to it better. Okay. I have this. I'm going to pick up 3 cream 11s. I'm going to skip over this bronze, the white, or the cream and the bronze, and I'm going to go through these 2. Actually, yeah, okay, through these 2. I only made this part here one time, by the way. Like this. So they're going to sit there like this. It's going to give a more dramatic look. Skip over that cream bead and go through 2 of the bronze. And that makes that white bead pop out. Cream bead, good grief. 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And skip over bronze, cream, bronze, and go through the 2 bronze. Only, don't go through the cream bead. Okay. Like that. Skip over the cream bead at the top and go through the next 2 bronze. And doing this will make that bead pop out. Okay, make sure you pull it tight. And then 3 of these again. Again, skip over 3 seed beads, bronze, cream, bronze, and through the next 2 bronze. Like that. Skip over the cream, down to the next 2 bronze. Okay, 3 again and you will also skip over the next 3 beads. So there is 1, 2, 3, and into the 2 browns. Just like this. Okay, pull it tight. Now what I'm going to do is skip over that cream bead again in the center, go up to the next 2 bronze, and you might have to come out the back. Sometimes that happens. So going through the 2, coming out the back. Okay, I'm going to go up through, I'm going to flip it over because I'm on this side. I'm going to go through this 1 cream seed bead in that row of 3 there, through the first one. Okay, and I'm going to make a point by picking up 3 bronze seed beads. I'm going to go up through this here, and I'm also, if I can, go through the next 2 bronze seed beads. Like this. Okay, so I have this point. I'm going to go down to the next 3 beads, so I'm going to stitch through 2 bronze. And I also need to go through this one, but I can't because it's too far away, so I'm just going to do those 2. And then I'll come back for this 3rd bead. Just the 1. Okay. And again, make another point. Pick up 3. Like this. And then go through the white one, or the cream color. Cream seed bead. Just like this, okay? Just go through the cream, because we're going to add like that. Just to that cream. Because we're going to add our little bail here for this earring finding. Now since I put the green ones down here, I really want to add more pink, so I figured the only way I could do it is to do it right here at the top. So pick up a bronze, a pink, and a bronze. Okay. Now you also have to pick up your earring finding at this point. Unless you're doing the fishhook style, because those you can't open. These here can be open, but I don't like doing it because I feel like it makes it weak, and it's extremely tiny. Look how small. There's a little cut right here. Wait for my camera to focus. There it is. A little cut where you could twist that open, but I don't like twisting them open. So go like this. Okay. String that on, and then do the pink, or the bronze pink, bronze again. Okay, and I'm gonna go and skip over these 5, the 2 bronze, the cream, and the 2 bronze, and go through this cream. Now I like to push the earring finding down so the seed beads are nestled around this, because you don't want it to be like this hanging from that thread. If you have it tight enough, the seed beads are actually slightly inside of the earring finding, if it's tight enough. Okay, so you want it like that. Now I usually like to go through this part here, the bail, at least twice for earrings. I do like 3 or 4 times for a pendant because it's more heavy. But twice is just perfect for the earrings. Now I can't go back right now because I'm going in this direction. And so what I have to do is continue doing what I did here, over here, and then I'm going to make this fancy connection with the green and bronze bead. I'll be coming through here, going back up, and then I'll reinforce this part a second time. Okay, so I have to pick up 3 bronze seed beads through this cream here, skipping over 1 in the middle, like that. I have to go back down through these 2 bronze. My hand's inside that. Oop. Okay, skip over the cream and back through the 2 bronze. up through one cream, three bronze 11s, through this cream colored seed bead, skip the one in the middle. I have to go back down through these two bronze, so I'm probably gonna have to go at an angle out the back side. Yeah, I have several thread pass through there right now, just making sure my tail's not getting caught. Okay, and then I'm gonna go through the white bead in the center, all by itself because I don't want to break that. And then I have to go, remember we were up here, I have to go down. So through the two bronze, and then through the two bronze again, and if I can through the two white, let's see, can I? Yes. Okay, so through the 4 seed beads there. Yes, just like that. Coming out of the cream colored seed beads, pick up one bronze and one of the green beads, like this. And then I go through this point right here. I go up through these, and it fills in that gap, makes it look extra fancy. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the cream colored bead and up through the next two bronze. Now this is our last pass through here, making sure you don't catch anything. So if you want, you can go through here, because we only went through there once. It's up to you. Let's see, what should I do? I'll go through it because it's my second time. Okay, and then goal is to get back up to that bail we made for the earring finding. I'm probably gonna have to go at an angle again to the back. Yep. So going through those two runs. Okay, through the cream, and if I can, up through these bronze ones. So I got through one bronze, and then through these two bronze, and then through this cream bead. Okay, we now made up to the top. So I go up through these beads here, and we're just doing a second reinforcement, like this. Back through the earring finding. And to the seed beads on this side. Going back down. Through the cream seed bead, through the bronze, almost to the end, through this bronze, and to the cream. Take your time. Through these two bronze. Again, I probably have to go at an angle. It's a little tight. It's a little tight here. Okay. And I'll go through that white bead because I think I did the same thing on the other side. Cream bead, it's cream colored. Don't matter, it's close. And then through these two. Okay, now this time we're going through the cream and straight down those two in this point that we made. This little triangle. Let's see. Okay, got through two. And then through the last one. And then pick up the green and one bronze. Like this. And go through these two cream colored seed beads. Okay, go through the next two bronze. I have to go to this side. Pull it tight. And there we go. We now have two earrings. See? Now I was really handling this roughly, so I see that my little beads here popped out, so I just pop them back into place. And that's something I should do at the very end after I tie all my knots. Okay, now we have to tie knots. And I try to stay on the very outer edge with this thread here, because I always have to keep in mind my other thread. This one here, I go into the pink and I tie knots in the pink, and I just go around to a circle, and then I go out to the outer edge and I cut my thread off. So right here, we're in front of the 4mm. So what I do is I take the needle and I go down the left side like this. Pull the needle out the back, but not all the way. Okay, and then you want to come up here. Okay, and then there's our loop. Go through the loop twice. 1 and 2 times. Okay, and slowly pull this knot down. So we just caught the thread that's going into the 4mm Druk. Pull that down, and then pass into the Druk. Okay, and then what I do, these 4 beads, you're coming out here. You have to go down through this spot. Okay? And then you come back up this side and you capture this single thread that's right here connecting the seed beads to this. Your knot will be inside there. Then you go through these 4. Okay? And then once you come out here, you have to go down the left side and you come up through right here, this here, and you make a loop and you pass that twice, then you pull the knot into this bead. So I just keep going, repeating that all the way around. And then once I get back around, I weave into like these green beads some and the seed beads, and I cut it off. And then with this one here, I pretty much do the same thing. You definitely want to get out of the center because it's too tight. But put your needle onto this thread, go through an 11-0, and then get into the pink, and go through this 11-0, and then tie a knot right here, go into the pink, come out with the pink, go through that white there, tie another knot, go into that bead, and I just do that a few times, going around, and then you have to go through a few extra beads before you cut your thread off. Never cut your thread at a knot because the knot will unravel. It always happens. Alright, and you'll be all done. Here are my earrings, and there was some other 3mm and 4mm Czech beads in the Czech Beads exclusive box that you could use to make a second pair of earrings, but because I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life, I decided to just do it in one color combo, but there's still more beads in the box in case you want to make a second pair with the box. And this is it. Now remember, we are still collecting donations so we can get a new video camera, because I've been using the same video camera since 2011, and so I really should update it before it kicks the bucket. Now, if you appreciate my work and you love what I do and you would like to support this channel and help me get a new video camera, I am accepting donations. Down there below the video you will see a heart with a $sign on it. Click that, and there you can donate money towards a new video camera to keep me going. So I really appreciate any help to get a new camera, and it's for you guys. I have a new camera, I make more jewelry. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed this project. Oh, one other thing I did think about making this into a bracelet. Because look, see that right there? Like if you put this again over here, you would have to do a separate thread. You would have to do it with 2 threads. But that there would be a cute bracelet. And here, instead of attaching the earring finding, do a chain around it. And for a necklace, I would do it like this. Do you see my vision? So I actually made a bracelet that was kind of like this. I'll put a picture up now so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, then if you want to make this into a necklace, you would attach another one of these over here, right, with a second thread, and I actually made a necklace like this too, but I did it with a Rivoli, so I'll put up a picture of what I'm talking about. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. It was a lot of fun, and I love these colors. They are so pretty. Please like this video, leave me a comment, subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and make sure you click the bell button so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos, and follow me on my social media sites. I'm on Instagram, Pinterest, and X. Thanks for watching.